Hello everyone and welcome back to Bannerfall. Looking over our little city where there are a couple of things that I really want to do today. And first and foremost, because we currently have 2 prisoners, I want to make better use of them. But first, before... Why are you... Ah, come on. Behave down here. First, before we do anything, I want to have a quick look at their perks. So, Goda apparently is an ascetic, so that's not too bad. She shuns comfort, preferring the austerity of a cold bare cell. Well, you should be pretty happy then. You're cold. Okay, maybe she doesn't prefer the cold. Hot-blooded, throwing... Okay, so she just doesn't like the heat. Yeah, it's not great, but, you know, these are not the worst perks. And, Emya has Bloodlust. So, you know, that's actually pretty okay. Because based on her skills, where are they here? She's going to be a fighter anyway, so she gets happy when we get attacked and then can help us defend. So, yeah, overall, I think we might want to recruit both of them. But in addition to that, what I think would be a nice thing to try out is actually get them to do some labor for us while we're recruiting them. And in order to create some labor out of them, we need the blacksmith up so we can actually make some shackles. And then Martin, who is our Gauler, should be able to escort them and deal with them basically as they help us out, create individual stuff. So let's start by placing the black forge up here. Sorry, the blacksmith forge up here. And we do want to kind of improve the overall layout up there. Let's have a quick look. I don't think we have not unlocked terraforming. We're pretty short now on science because I sold it all, so that won't happen anytime soon. But what we might be able to do is, for now, put down a couple of walls. I don't think we have a few limestones left, but I don't think I want to utilize them for this at the moment. We're just gonna kind of build a wall around here and up there. Actually, this will be close to the forge. So let's go and do this with limestone after all. Alright, so put a couple of limestone blocks here. I'll leave this open later on. I think we will hollow it out. This could be kind of a nice storage area for the seeds for our farm, but we'll kind of see how that goes. Not entirely sure why you guys are all standing up here, but I guess I'll take it. So, you know, fair enough. And then let's go back in here, take the blacksmith forge and put it up where I had it before. I will continue to expand the area up here with walls around it, but I think that'll be kind of a future concern. So I do want to go ahead and add some flooring in here already, and these will be limestone. I'm hoping we have enough. Very soon we'll actually go and trade with someone, and then hoping to get a bit more limestone out, because I don't quite know how much limestone we actually have on this map. But, you know, either way, it's going to be okay. All right, Star is already heading up to build the forge, which is awesome. And now that this will become a more solidified workstation up here, before I do anything else, let's make sure we're making 2 shackles. Because all of this will become more of a solidified workstation, we're going to add a staircase up here, and wooden ones are fine for now. We're going to add them to the side here, and that will kind of become the entrance area to the black smith, or to the forge up there. All right, Star is busy building all of this, and apparently just ran away after dropping the limestone. Cool. Either way, that is fine. We're still training all the animals, and I did want to double check if we have any more that could be hauling, and no, we do not. So overall, that's fine. Echo is just eating some grass. Goku is down there. Where are you, Goku? Oh. In our root cellar. Excellent. Yeah, you go ahead and eat stuff. I also want to make sure that we have all the food production. Look at how much meat there is. Insane. We have 26 meals out of 15. 15 doesn't seem right anymore. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's set this up to 24. That seems much more reasonable. And then they can keep working on this whenever stuff happens. All right, let's have a look at who our smith is. None of them like it. That's fair. We have a 14 and a 12, and I'm assuming all the rest have lower skills. Yeah. So, Felicia, you are gardening. I'm going to pull you off so you can make some shackles. And then we're going to are on our way at least to have our prisoners do a little bit of helping work for us. Okay, that shouldn't take too long. The next thing, well, once the shackles are in, we do need to schedule some roll duty time, which we need to do anyways. Hold on, you wake up, you get 2 hours of whatever you want to do, then do a little bit of your duties. Actually, let's just keep them up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. That's good. You get 2 more hours of doing whatever, another 3 hours of no, that's actually because you are still also our researcher, aren't you? Yes. And the next one would be Ordric, but Ordric is also busy with gardening. So it's just something that we need to keep in mind. All right, the area up here is almost built. Star, come on. Before you go praying, finish that last tile. Here we go. All right, this is coming along. Production speed 50%. Yeah, because it's in the rain. Let's go ahead and solve this right away. We're gonna add, actually, we should add limestone walls on the side. Because, well, it is a blacksmith, so there's probably gonna be a lot of heat. Not that we can fix this in terms of wooden beams. But, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. All right, you guys are... I'm just thinking it would be nice to change the layout of this a little bit. To have like a sloped rooftop up here. Maybe we'll implement that. I in no particular rush on that, to be honest. Because if we do that, we can add the maybe limestone roof up here would be good. You know what? Let's use up some of the limestone that we have. Again, not that we have a ton, and I don't quite know how much we have. I should probably look this up before I commit to this. 17. So that ain't gonna work. All right. While not accurate, or well, not appropriate, maybe more likely, we're just gonna add a regular rooftop on here. That does remind me. Do we actually get some water anywhere for fires? I don't think we're currently doing that. Which, yeah, not the best, to be honest. All right, so this should be wet soil, marshy soil. So if we dig here, I think there will be some water. What if we try to dig down here and put a well in the center of our area? I mean, let's give it a go. Because this will kind of become an almost marketplace. So I like the idea. Let's have someone dig that up. Martin's recruiting attempts. Oh, one succeeded. The other one failed. Let's have actually a quick look how things are going down here. 0%, 9%. Not too bad. All right. This will probably take a while before someone digs it out. They are kind of slowly working on this part. So that is kind of nice. Need to add a few more floorboards in here, and because it keeps yelling at me, we should also go ahead and chop down some more dead trees. Forest rejuvenation project. I shouldn't call it a forest because we're chopping down the trees on our island and there is no forest. 2 pheasants. Oh, hello. 1 male, 1 female. Let's try to recruit them. Could be a nice added meat source. So, yeah. Anyways, we need more logs, more trees. So let's look at them just running away. Allow all. That means we're also clearing out the kind of approach paths for the enemies. So we can see them whenever they attack. And let's just chop down those 2. Where are you running to? Oh, they won't last very long. Look at how many ducks there are up here. Who is actually going? Lucas. Training attempt failed, of course. Kind of want to hunt down the ducks. Star, what are you doing? Well, wait, hold on. Why are you idle? Schedule, jobs, Philomena. We haven't actually set anything up for you yet. But it looks like there's nothing for you to do? That doesn't seem right. Alright, if you have nothing left to do... No, you... Ordric is mining. Why aren't you mining, actually? If you have nothing to do. Or actually... Why don't we set you up to do the gardening and remove that from Ordric, so Ordric can prioritize his mining. Cutting plants can be on highest priority for you. So this way you can do something. All right, and I have already forgotten who our smith was. It was Felicia. So you go ahead and produce the... Need 15 iron bars. We have 30 iron nuggets. Oh yeah, that's exactly how much we need. Okay, Felicia, you go ahead and produce some of that. And once we have the iron, we should be able to make another set of shackles. Good. Settlers are exhausted. Sorry, Felicia. I know it's hard labor, but you got this. Okay, both pheasants are still up there. Star, you are happily constructing all of this, but I will actually have you take out the foxes just to make sure our pheasants survive whatever they throw at us. Oh, it's 3 of them already. Settlers are exhausted. It's still Felicia. I guess that's all right. Okay, this is producing. Star is there now. I'm gonna send Star up here. I have taken down Waterfall. All right, let's go ahead and attack. There we go. First one is down. Awesome. Let's undraft you and then send you over here. And then perfect. Look at that. A one-shot. Wow. Awesome. Finally, 20 foxes hunted. Nice. Perfect. Do we have any other predators over here? I don't see any. So Star, you can go back to whatever you were up to. Actually, while you're here, maybe you can haul something to the stockpile. I'm also gonna set those two on high priority hauling. Sure, somebody. Yeah, we do have some urgent hauling going on. And yes, I know at some point I need to go through and properly assign the priorities, but that won't be quite a necessity for today. All right, the iron is coming in. Awesome. Now they have also dug this out, and there is water down here, just as I hoped. So let's go ahead and figure out, it should be in here, a wooden well. Perfect. Place you right there. And that should deal with all potential fire hazards that are coming our way. Cool. Saw a dead body. Really? All the way up here? Maybe we need a different storage location for these. Maybe I shouldn't call it a storage location either. Technically it is. Anyways. Right, also want to make sure we're taking all the wood back to our base. What is this? A bone pile? Okay. Wonder what died there. Anyways. Felicia, is it time to get up? It kind of is time to get up. So you go ahead and build another set of shackles. And they have also finished the area down here. So we're going to add the outer walls to it. I should have actually just added all of the outer walls. And then we're adding wooden beams in to stabilize this new cell. And of course, the door is right there. Yeah, we might reinforce this completely once these walls are kind of dug out. All right. So let's go ahead and shackle them. You can still recruit them. Okay, Goda has succeeded again. So we're at 18% with her. Him? Her. So this should be coming along. What is Martin currently doing? He is writing. His schedule should actually make him tackle them. All right, let's have him do that manually. And then the next one. Do not have... Okay, we don't have more shackles. I guess, yeah, that makes sense. And then we're still gonna continue to dig out back here. So this will be the front-facing wall. I'm gonna make this area pretty big. And that might be additional storage or additional workspaces for our settlers. So as per usual, I'm gonna sort of dig the area around it. Martin is still writing. How do... Oh, I remember. There's one more thing you need to do with the prisoners in order to make them do some labor. And that's actually under overview. Prisoner. Here we go. Captive labor. Perfect. All right. How is actually our second set of shackles coming along? Alicia, where did you go? Oh, and we get another settler. Botany 17, nice. And actually even better at smithing. Either way, welcome, welcome. Settlers are unconscious. Somebody please go and grab that guy. Where did he go? Edgar. All right. Priorities, I guess, kind of look okay. He loves medicine, so I like that. And he loves crafting. He loves a lot of stuff, apparently. All right. Here we go. Let's remove some priorities off the rest. Didn't he like botany? Who else is doing botany? JSN. What else are you doing, JSN? Yeah, I guess it's fine to have 3 of our people deal with botany stuff. Did I just... Lucas, what are you doing? Alright, anyways. Felicia is working on that. Who? Audric? Why are you doing this? Oh, because it's outside of Martin's work hours. So he is working now on digging up more stuff. Alright, anyways. Tomorrow morning, I'm hopeful that Martin will actually take both of our prisoners. I'm also hoping that the shackles will be done by then. And then we get ready to deal with all of that. At some point, I do want to do a little bit of strip mining on this map, because I think it would be nice to find other metal and, you know, whatever is hiding on this map. It would be great to find some limestone. Not entirely sure if we will, but, you know, that's kind of future worries. Wait, why do you get such a good bed? Anyways, for now, it's fine. You can recover there. Everyone is going back to bed, except for Felicia. Very soon, girl. Here we go. Got the shackles. You are shackled, I think. Yep. Let's shackle Goda. Let's actually also have a look. Chained up -20. Ooh. I think we need to always unshackle and then reshackle them at the end of the day. Now that seems already like a pain. Alright, for now, let's go and cut down some trees. Should have unselected the young ones. There's not really a point in cutting them down. Kind of just hurts us in the long run. Alright, and one more. Here we go. Alright, so this is coming along. And again, I'm very excited to see how this will develop now. Let's see, where's Martin? Martin is here. Goda, you need to be shackled. And kind of makes me wonder if this room is also a little bit too small for them. Either way, for now, we're mining this out. Which, let's not mine this part out. Oh, actually, now, of course, as soon as I say we'll mine this out, they wrap this up. So now we can mine this part out. It should be stable enough, which I like to see. And then we're already adding a few amenities in here. One to start out with, wooden hay bed. I'm gonna place one here, and the next one goes right into this section. Wait, so Goda is here. Where did the other one go? Wait, what? Alright, overview. Prisoners. Amya, where are you? Don't tell me you're running away. How? What's happening? I thought you needed to be escorted. Oh, I think you're constructing. Oh, interesting. All right, let's turn all of this off for now. I want you guys to mine. Turn this on. Look at that. You love mining. Sweet. Are you now just running out on your own? I'm a bit confused with that system. Supervising laborers. Oh, you literally just goes start and then they don't need... that's... Do they need to be shackled to do the mining? Also, with the enemy corpse kind of decaying, Lucas, time for you to produce some more meat. Your favorite meat. Oh, 2 sheep have arrived. Let's try to recruit them as well. Oh, they are domestic. Even better. Alright, all of our enemies are currently decomposing. Need to make sure that once Lucas is done with this one, we immediately set him to process the next one in the hope that he will make it there in time. 2 hours. Come on, mate. 1 hour. Ooh, that was close. The chamber has been created. That tells me they put in the bed down here. Cool. Why aren't you working anymore? I don't know. All right. Temporarily, we're actually moving your beds over there. Relocate. And then the prison stash needs to be relocated. You can actually go... I guess why not here? And then we're setting the cell marker. I guess for now here. And Star, before you do the next one, let's make sure there's a bit of space for them. All right. There's at least something now. Goda has already gone to bed. Picked already the good bed. So I guess that's nice. We should set them up with a fireplace. This close to the food supply though. Alright, fireplace goes over here. And I mean, we'll leave a bit of space back here for a table. How do we actually arrange all of this? Because also what would be nice is a game. And the game takes up a ton of space. Blocked by... Ooh, that takes up a ton of space. Kind of tells me the cell is not big enough. So maybe we'll use that area for something else. Even though we just started digging it out. And make the cell kind of over here. Relatively large this time. So there won't be any issues. In addition to the typical wooden beam stuff. Here we go. So once they dig all of that out, I think we can turn that into the cell. Also kind of means I did all of this for no particular reason. But that's fine. So that tells me though, I don't care if I put the brazier, the fireplace in the corner here. Because very likely we're not gonna utilize that space as I initially intended. Alright. Meat is being produced or smoked, preserved. Oh, I forgot we actually have this. You're just making bread, aren't you? That's why you were on 15. Alright. Coming along. At some point, we need to expand our living quarters, which I think will be part maybe of the next episode. I'll kind of see. You are dead, so we're gonna cut you down. So are you. And I guess you. Always good to keep a little bit more wood on the go. All of this has been collected. Very nice. And I think overall we're doing pretty well. Kind of maybe a bit short on the hay piles. I guess we do have 2 barley fields. They might be a little bit small overall. Look at how much they actually spread over here. This is something that always bugs me a little bit, but we will be able to sort that out by placing a little bit of flooring around it. So shouldn't worry too much about all of this. Also just cut all of this down, make a little bit of space. And make space in between here, as well as cut down all the trees that are growing in between. So the rest of them actually get enough sunlight. And I could probably just replant them, because this is a walnut tree, this is a walnut tree, and so on and so on. All right. Again, things are coming along, even if slowly, but you know, slow is okay. Slow is absolutely okay. All right, here we go. Let's have a look down here. Unnamed chicken has died. Why have you died? Info? No, log. Unnamed chicken was dead as a doornail. Okay, died for no reason. Do we have enough? We do have enough food places here, or feeding places here, so it can't be that. Maybe it was just the chicken's time. Potentially. Anyways, I think overall we're doing pretty well. And with our new prison labor system in place, I do kind of want to know what you guys think, if we should keep them as forced labor, or if we should release them from the shackles so they are happier. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and then we'll see what we implement. All right. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.